Hello. Oh, I think it's working. Hi, you guys. I'm so excited. All right, I think it's working. Maybe one of you could comment that it is work. Oh, hi, Kelly. Wonderful. Abby, you're new. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous and I'm so excited to be doing this. I've only done a Facebook Live like once or twice, and I just feel like I'm 100 years old. I don't know how to use the technology. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So, oh my gosh, hi from Florida. You've been doing it since the world shut down. That's kind of when I started doing YouTube recording YouTube videos for people. Oh, don't be nervous. Thank you. Deep breaths, right? Hello, I recognize some of your names. I'm so excited you guys are showing up for this. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, someone from Michigan. All right. Vancouver Island. Hi, Patricia. I love seeing some familiar names. This is so exciting. Aww. Spokane, Washington, Philly in the house. Oh my gosh, you guys are so great. I even brushed my teeth for this. And I brushed my teeth like no one can smell my breath. But I felt the need to brush my teeth. Kansas, Mexico, Austin. Oh my gosh, Montana, Cleveland. Oh, we're pretty close to Cleveland. So I'm in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. We had a lot of snow. Now it's just kind of gray and melty and, getting blah. Oh, this is so great. Arizona, but actually from Canada. That's a good move. Arizona's amazing. Cape Cod. I have friends in Cape Cod. Kalamazoo. I lived in Kalamazoo for 7 years. Oh my gosh, this is so great. I want to name every single place everybody's from. Scotland, Maine, Iowa, Georgia. Oh, this is so great. I'm so happy this is working. All right, so we'll just chat for a couple minutes and then we'll get started. And I'm assuming that this is recording. So if you need to go back and watch it later, these are kind of reflecting. All right, Mesa. Oh, a former Michigander. Oh, Polly. Hi, Polly. I do need my glasses on. Pennsylvania, England, Wisconsin, Florida. And a lot of people in the UK, I'm sorry, I know this is like the middle of the night for you. So if you have to get off the live, you can watch it later recorded. Toronto, Chicago. I feel like we need to do like meetups. Like I need to travel to all these places and do like live classes. Wouldn't that be so fun? Why am I watching you? You showed up and I'm listening to you talk to you. What? Albany, New York, Egypt. Oh my goodness. Hello. Please come to Ohio. Yeah, see, Ohio's doable. I can come to Ohio. All right, I've got my friend April here. Hi, April. She's supposed to be kind of my tech person, and she's also kind of my hype person. She's like, you're going to be great. Just relax. So, a live class in GR. Wendy, you'd come to that? Oh, Polly will make me lunch. Hi, April. Hi, April. This is the most fun. I don't even care if we draw. We can just sit here all night and say hi to each other. Oh, I love this so much. You guys are amazing. Okay. So since it's 7:01, aw, thank you. Journaling Frog Claude. I love that. Your first live class ever. Yay. Oh, Papa's on, my father-in-law. He says, hi, aww, April. Aww. That's so sweet. All right. Okay, so what you need for this is just a piece of paper or your drawing journal, notebook, whatever you want. I'm just using a piece of paper folded in half. And then I'm using a micron pen, so some kind of a micron pen would be great. And then at the end, if we have time, we'll do some coloring. So if you have gel pens, markers, whatever you want. Sarasota Springs, Minneapolis, Orange County, New York. Yeah, I need to travel. Malaysia, oh my goodness. Thank you for joining in. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh, you're so sweet to turn on this. Sudbury, okay. Oh, this is so great. Okay. So a couple of things. One is the reason I'm doing this live is because I reached 25,000 subscribers and 2 million views. And I know like the super famous YouTubers get like 2 million views like on one video, but it took me, I don't know, 4 years, I think. So I'm so grateful for every one of you who clicks on and watches my videos. I appreciate it so much. This started during the pandemic as just like a way to share videos with my friends. And it's turned into this great community. So I appreciate all of you so much. And I also want to say thank you. Some of you have sent me mail, and I'm going to forget everything right now, but from Mary, I received chocolate turtles in the mail. So yummy. Someone else sent me cash and a beautiful note. I've gotten gifts. I got a little miniature box of art filled with little journaling supplies. What else, April? Handmade cards. Yeah. Like so many amazing things. And then also there's something called Super Thanks. And whenever you're watching anyone's YouTube video, you can click on a button for Super Thanks and you can pay them some cash. You don't have to pay me cash. But I have had probably 50 people just give me $5, $10. And for those of you that have done that, thank you so much. Normally per view, I get like 0.0001 cent or something per view. So your donations are just so sweet. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I know some of you are ready to get going. All right, so pen and paper. And then also if you have a piece of scrap paper, so we can do some doodles first, or you can just use like the back side of your half sheet, okay? Thank you. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera over, and we'll see how that goes, so that you guys can see the drawing. All right, let's see if I can flip this over. That's gonna show you the ceiling. All right, April, ooh, here we go. All right, I think it's gonna work. Can you see it? Got my cord. All right, I think we are going to make this happen. Woohoo! I think I can turn on my light. Awesome, it's gonna work, you guys. Okay, the other thing I wanna talk about really quickly is for the month of February, I'm doing 14 videos, and it's called Share the Love. And I have links to these little handouts and better explanations on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook channel called Let's Tangle. But you can print these out, and then we're gonna do a tangle a day. And I have already started mine, and I wanna show you a sneak peek because you're on here. But look at those, that's our first 3 days. I don't want to spoil a surprise, but isn't that beautiful with the gold and the red and the beautiful tangles people have created? I'm so excited. So the first video will be this one, and it will be February 1st. So in a couple of days. All right. Okay, let's get started. So before we actually draw the dangle, I want to go over just a couple of quick terms, and I want to show you some of the books that I use as inspiration. So the very first book that I ever found was Joanne Fink, Zenspirations, and I can link these in the description of this video when it's all done. This is a great book. The other one I love is called Dangles by Olivia Niebler, and she has beautiful charms and beautiful dangles. And my most recent one is A Dangle a Day by Angela Porter. And this is the one that I'm using today as like an inspiration for what we're going to do. So I highly recommend any of those dangle books. They're amazing. All right, so let's begin with a couple of terms. So the first one is rod. I hope this is not blurry. Are you able to watch this at all?
I can.
Okay, I just want to make sure you can. Okay. So the rod is the top of the picture, and it can simply be a line, or it can be more of a curve. It could even be a word. So lots of options to put across the top of your paper. The next thing is the strings. And those are going to be the things that hang down. So this is a Valentine's dangle. So dangle is just the term for adding these little charms and lines that come down. So strings can be straight lines, they can be curved, we can add little leaves to them, it can be polka dotted or little dashes. There's just unlimited ways that you can do that. Oh, thank you. You guys are so informative on this. I love it. Okay, I wish I could read all the chats while I'm doing this. All right, so that's what the strings are. And then my favorite part is charms. So this is what, to me, makes every piece of art or every dangle special and unique. So depending on the theme, if it's a birthday or you're doing a summer one, you can change out the little charms that you're going to put at the bottom of the strings. So I'm going to draw some on here for you now, and then when we do our paper, we'll do maybe a couple more. But I want you to have an idea, and then you can pick and choose as we go. Okay, are you able to?
Focusing.
Oh, it keeps refocusing. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to. Are you guys all having that problem? I'm so sorry.
It clears itself. It just goes dash. It's good now.
Is it when I put my hand under it, though? Does it get blurry again? All right. Well,
We'll keep going.
If it's a problem, I can re-record this later and put it out as a YouTube video without all of, all of my nonsense. So, and hopefully not blurry. Okay, so the charms, the easiest Valentine charm is going to be hearts. Tracy, you're so sweet. So Tracy I think you just super thanked me. Aw, it says it's my first ever super on a live stream. This is so exciting. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Okay, so basic heart, you can do like long hearts. You can do a heart inside a heart. You could do a heart and then on one of these sides, come around and make a little spiral. That's kind of fun. We could do a heart with an arrow through it. Very Valentine-y. How about an envelope, a little love letter? And then we just put these little lines coming down, nice and simple. Let's see what else. All right, so one fun thing to do is to stack these little frames and write a word. So we could write love. Just want to give you a bunch of ideas. You could also do a larger frame. And you could write someone's name in it. You could write, I heart you. Maybe move the camera away from the pen to just show the paper. I don't know how to do that. I feel so bad it's getting blurry. Let's see if this helps.
You can still see it.
You can still see it. All right. Okay, so there's some cute charms. And then any kind of a shape. So just a heart, triangle, diamond. And if you want to make those fancy, you can put things inside of them. Any kind of flower is a great charm. You could even put a heart inside the flower if you want. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I do have some more little charms that we can add later, but I just want to give you an idea. And as you're making this, please, please, please feel free to make it. Can you focus the camera closer to the paper? Gosh, I'm really trying. I don't know why you would think that this would have like an automatic focus. I'm so, so sorry about that. People go live all the time, so how do they do that? I don't know. Taking the pen away. Okay, thanks, Papa. So I'll just like draw and then I'll take the pen away so you guys can look at it. That's what I'm gonna have to do, I think. Okay. All right, so now let's flip the paper over. And we will do our dangle. So on a regular video, you could turn, or I would turn this and do a longer one with lots of dangles. But because this is vertical, I'm gonna do a shorter one and I'm gonna make my dangles a little bit longer, okay? So you can put any kind of a rod at the top. I need to see them bigger, okay. All right, I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm so sorry. All right, so I'm going to do like a fancy S shape at the top. So it's just basically an S. I'm gonna make a curvy, fun thing at the top. Try putting the camera more to the side. I don't know if I can do that. You guys are all offering so many great suggestions, but I'm limited here with the things that I've got. Okay. Where is, okay. Is it working? Okay, so we've got that first line up there. We've got our little rod, and now we're gonna start putting in some dangles. So at the top of these dangles, I wanna have like little things that sort of hold them in place. So I'm gonna do a couple little circles. I'm going to do a half of a flower. I'll do a couple more little circles up here. And then I'm gonna put one down this side. So right now I've got 5 little circles and then the flower. So that's all that I'm going to start with. I can add more later. All right, so before we add these dangles, in the book one of the books that I showed you, she had this adorable little thing for Valentine's where she put these little lovebirds on top. So I'm going to do my lovebirds before I add my lines. So to make these little lovebirds, I can see it getting blurry now, it's bothering me. All right, to make these little lovebirds, I'm going to start with like a scoop down and a scoop up. And then I'm gonna round this way down and then come up and meet the tail. It's kind of like a teardrop or a raindrop. Yeah, thank you, the autofocus. Okay, there's probably a way to turn that off next time. All right, and then I'm going to draw another one this way. So I do kind of a scoop down for his tail, and then I bump up for its head, and I'm gonna have this one facing the other bird. And then I'm going to round off the bottom and come up to the tail. Right now it looks like a mustache. And then we're gonna put little beaks, and yours can be touching if you want them to kiss, or they can be pointing away from each other, whatever you wanna do. I'm going to add some little legs and some little claws, little bird feet. I'm going to put in oval eyes and a dark circle. And for their tails, I'm going to come up and do what's called fescue, which is this kind of a curved little line with a fun little end. You can do that on both of them if you'd like, or you could do, you know, something like that. For their teeny tiny wings, I'm going to do a heart with the point going towards the eye. I know that's really tiny. I think I will make a separate video recording this and put it on my YouTube channel so that it's not blurry and you guys can see all the details better. And then in between them, I'm going to put some little hearts going up. Okay, so those are called toppers. If you're doing like a spring one, you can put toppers that are trees or flowers or a little house. So it's kind of fun to have like a little focus. And so I love these little lovebirds. They're so cute. All right, let's start doing some dangles. So now I'm going to go from this circle and I'm going to work my way down. You can do exactly what I'm doing, or you can change it up as you go. You don't have to do what I'm doing. But I'm going to start with just some basic hearts. So I'm going to make a line down and I'm going to add a heart. Then I'm going to do a line down and I'm going to add another heart. And a line down, and now I'm going to do that cute little envelope, the love letter, and I'm going to just angle mine so it looks like it's kind of dangling down there. That's kind of cute. Then I'm going to go down some more. And I'm going to do a heart again, a little bit bigger so that I can put another heart in there. And then I'm just going to leave that one alone for right now. I'll probably go back and add more later. Okay, for this next one, I want to make this one nice and long so it takes up some of my paper. And I'm just going to draw a line straight down. And by straight, I mean it can be wiggly, it can be going sideways, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to add some little leaves. And then a heart that I'm going to color in with my pen. And I'll do some more leaves. And another heart that I color in with my pen. All right, at the bottom of this one, I want to make an arrow. So to make this arrow, I'm going to put this, like, you know, this little point down there, this little V shape. And then I'm going to come down and have those meet in a point. And then up here a little ways, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 little lines that are angling up, and then 4 on the other side. And then I'm going to draw a line on the side of all of those and make this cute little arrow. And if you've got more space in here that you want to fill up, you could always add some little dots or some other fun little pattern. All right, hopefully you guys are getting that. All right, for this next one, I want to do a pattern that I saw in the book by Angela Porter, A Dangle a Day. So this one I'm going to start with a little line coming down to get us started. Oh, Suzanne, thank you so much. You're a CZ too, I think, aren't you? That was so sweet. Okay, so a little line down, and then I'm going to do a heart and then an upside down heart underneath it. It's almost like a figure 8, but with hearts instead of circles. And then I'm going to put a little circle nestled into that heart. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put a heart and then an upside down heart. And I'm going to do a couple more. So I'm going to put in that little circle, a heart, an upside down heart. And you can make this go as long or as short as you want. Doesn't that look cute? And then I'm going to make a line coming down from that. And then let's put in like a little rose. So this is also from her book where she makes a circle. And then we put in these little moon shapes inside it. So you can put one there and there. You just kind of continue around making these little moon shapes in there. And if you want to do a different flower, you can. And then I'm going to put some leaves off to the side. And then I'm going to go down a little bit further. And I'm just going to put a heart, and then I'm just going to leave some space and put kind of some cascading hearts down there. This is so much fun. I wish we were able to talk live. I mean, I wish I could like hear you guys. All right, let's go to the next one. So this next one, I think I want to do the little frames just because I really want to make sure we get that in. So I'm going to put some lines and then some series of little frames so that I can write the word love. And maybe you want to write a date or someone's name, or maybe you just want to draw little frames and put hearts and sunshines and birds in them. It doesn't matter. But I do want to show you how to do that. So I draw a line down in a little square. I rounded my edges just to make it kind of cute. It doesn't matter if it's uneven or the sides aren't equal. Then I'm going to go down a little more and do another one. And since I'm writing love, I'm going to do 4 of these. Now we can put our letters in there. If you want to do fancy bubble letters or calligraphy or whatever, go right ahead. I'm just going to do some capital letters because they're nice and easy. And then I'm going to add some little bows. So to do that, I'm going to put these little kind of loop-de-loops on top or in the middle of the string, wherever you want, just to make them kind of cute. I'm going to add another little line down. And then down here, I'm going to make something. Let me draw it and then I'll kind of explain it. So I'm going to make this circle. And I'm going to add a little line inside it so it's kind of thick. And then I'm going to put a heart in the middle with some lines. And I just think that looks kind of like a little spinning charm. So if you want to do something like that, you can. And then I'll put some more little dots coming down. Holding your phone against that.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's good.
All right, how are we doing? All right, I'm gonna jump over to this one over here where I've got some space. I'll go up and do this one again later, but I wanna do this one off to the side because I was thinking it would be cute to add a little birdhouse since we have those cute little birds. So we're gonna draw a little birdhouse. So I'm just gonna make a line down kind of long, so my birdhouse is down here. And I'm going to draw a circle charm and then a little bit longer of a line. And to make the top of the birdhouse, I'm going to make this kind of mountain or roof shape. Go in a little bit on both sides. And I just bring those up to make the roof. And then your birdhouse can be round, it can be square, it can be long, it can be short, whatever you want. I think I'm going to do mine a little bit longer and have 2 little holes that the birds can go in. So I'm going to put one here and one there. Marilyn says one of her frames looks like a piece of toast. We'll add a little heart, like some little jam, and it'll be great. That's adorable. Okay, and then we're going to put a base on here. And I'm going to add these little moon shapes on one side of each of those to give it kind of a 3D look. And a little dot underneath them, which would be the stick that comes out that they can land on. And then I just feel like it needs a little cuteness, so maybe a vine going up with some little leaves on it. Maybe a vine hanging down here with some leaves. I don't know, whatever you want to do to make it kind of cute. I'm going to put a little heart on the top. I wish I had room to write home sweet home or home tweet home. Isn't that what people write on theirs? It'd be cute. Your birds need to lose some weight if they want to fit in the birdhouse. That's okay. This is like way in the distance. It just looks really small. Okay, on this circle up here, I'm going to make that into a flower just by adding some cute petals around it. And then I'm going to color in the center, and I'm going to do another one up here. Color in the center and put in these little petals. Petals are my kryptonite. You don't have to do petals on yours. You can do the little rose. And then I'm going to just wiggle some lines down here. That could be like a vine. So if those are tricky for you, just think about making like an S or a backwards S and then a loop. Or just do some little things like this. And then off of those, we can put some leaves, which are just a bump up and a bump down. You could put a little line in the middle if you want. This is looking pretty great, you guys. I love all the ideas in those books. And this book that that I just got, the Dangle a Day, it has little charms for every season and just so many cute ideas. Okay, how does our birdhouse one look? Looking pretty good? All right, so I want to put something at the end. These are called finials, like on the end of a curtain, and then we will do some more with the dangles, but I want to make sure that these get kind of a cute little finishing touch. So I think I'll just put a heart here, but I'm going to do that one that has that little spiral in the side. I will post the names of the books. So when when this video loads tonight, or if I re-record it, I will link all 3 books in the description and the authors. It's got a little finial there, and then this one up here, I just want to do something kind of fun with. So I'm going to loop it around itself. I hope that's not too tricky, but I just want to kind of loop it and then have it kind of come down and be its own dangle. So a little bit of wiggle, and then I'm going to go straight down from there. I just feel like this side of the paper needs something. And then I'm going to leave a little space, and down here I'm going to make, let me see, make sure I do this right. I'm going to make the bottom of an envelope, just like that. Not the top yet, just the bottom. And I'm going to put a V in there. I know it looks like a crown right now, but, and then I'm going to draw some little tiny hearts coming up and out of that envelope. And then I can put in a little top in the back, and if it runs into one of your hearts, that's okay. Just want it to look like it's open. You can even have some hearts falling down. All right, so I've got one more over here to play with. So I'm going to start with just a line down, then I'm going to do a circle, smaller circle, tiny circle, just for something different. I'm going to do that again just so I can get myself past this little busy area there into some space. And one of the charms in the books that was so cute is a little diamond. So to make that, and it's more just like a gem, not really a diamond, but I'm going to make a straight line across. And then 2 little lines coming out the sides a little bit. And then we connect those. And then we put in a V shape down here. And in that top area, I'm going to do a zigzag. In the bottom area, I'm going to put in some little lines. And I'm going to make it shine. So, so cute. All right, I've still got some more space under there. So I want to do another little frame, and I want to show you how. So I'll make my line down, put in a little circle, and then I'm going to do a frame that's a little bit longer, and I'm going to put a line inside of it as well. And I'm going to put the I, heart, you. And some more little hearts. All right, we'll just draw for a few more minutes. Hopefully you guys are doing okay and enjoying this. All right, so now what I want to do is come up here and add a little bit more to the top. We have these 2 cute little birds, but that's all we've got going on up there. So I've got this big space right here with not a lot going on. I'm going to add some little leaves to make it look like a vine. Give it some personality. Look at how cute that looks. And I've got some space over here, so I'm going to add some little round leaves. We did this kind of going up and dangling down. If you want to do something like that over here, you can. And then I thought we'd add a couple tulips, or if you want to do that little round rose pattern again, you can. But I'm going to do a couple tulips. So for my tulip, I'm just going to make like a U that kind of closes in a little bit at the top. And then I take that left side and I come all the way across and down. And the other side, I just go partially down and put a little triangle on top. I know that's teeny tiny and hard to see. And then a stem and whatever kind of leaves you want. No need to re-record. Okay, thank you. Your diamond looks like a carrot, Polly. Well, that's kind of a springy Easter thing. So add like the little greens to the top and that'd be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do one more tulip. Oh, you're a sweet cat. All right, if you've got enough on top, if you don't, go ahead and add some more flowers, add a little vine, pile on some hearts, whatever you want to do. But then what I like to do before I start to add some color is I just kind of come back and look at how even these look, if there's any big spaces I want to fill or anything I want to add to the end. A lot of times when we do these little dangles, we will connect things with a line and you can add a dangle in that way. If you've got a big space, just draw a line and put in, you know, just add something. And if you have a long line that looks kind of boring, you can put in little dots. You could do a little dot, a big dot, and a little dot. And that adds so much. I feel like this first one we did with the 2 hearts in the envelope, like it looks cute, but the hearts are kind of boring. So I'm going to add like a bigger heart around them, just for my own. You don't have to do that if you don't want. And at the bottom down here, I'm going to add a wiggle. And then what do I want to put at the bottom? Maybe I'll do another little rose circle with those little moon shapes. And you can always end a dangle with some little dots. So over here where I had that envelope with all the hearts coming out, I forgot to connect that. So I can connect that and then I can continue down. And I can add maybe another arrow. So maybe for my arrow, I'll put a heart at the bottom and then a bunch of little feathery things at the top. I don't know what those are called, but I'm sure there's a name for it. And I can add some dark hearts if I want. So, you know, I'm just kind of playing around, just filling in some blanks. Also at any spot, you can go back and add like a little bow. Oh, good idea. Sally said she added a bit of weight to several parts of the rod. Let me show you what that means. So when you add weight, you're thickening an area. That's such a good idea. So like right here where I curve around, I could take a section of it and almost make like a moon shape and just add that thickening. I could do it over here. Ooh, look at how much that adds. That's pretty cool. All right, what do you guys think? They're looking pretty good? Looking pretty full? That was so much fun. I really loved that. So now if you have colors, I'm not a big fan of color when I do like my Zentangle. I am partially colorblind and I just always have a hard time matching colors or setting up kind of a palette of colors. But for something like this where it's almost like a coloring book, it's kind of fun to just go add a few things. So if you have some markers, and this could be, you know, coloring in like a heart or coloring in the bird, but also you can take your colored pens, a colored gel pen, or even just like a Crayola marker, and you can like trace or go right beside a line and add some color that way. You could, like around these flowers, I could just sort of do like a rough little outline and add some color. So it doesn't just have to be coloring in. Another fun thing to add is dots with your marker. So I could add some dots down here. or I could add them along a line. So maybe right over here on this outside edge, I could add a few red dots. The problem is once I start coloring, then I don't want to stop. So these are so much fun to do on a card. And if you look up like Zen Tangle Dangles, there are so many cute ideas. And sometimes people will just put, you know, these little dangles on one side, and then over here they'll write, you know, happy birthday, or they'll put someone's name up at the top, and then, you know, a little cake or a little party hat or candles. There's just so many fun things to do. And if you are a doodler, like I've been doodling my whole life, and once I have like one doodle, that's like all I doodle forever because I have a hard time coming up with my own ideas. So now that like I know how to do this, when I'm teaching at work, like if I'm testing children or I'm reading with children and I've got my paper and I'm taking notes, I'll just all of a sudden start putting down some little lines and some little shapes. And then the kids are like, how did you draw that? What did you just make? But it's such a fun thing to just, you know, make a line, add these little doodles and charms. It's just such a very easy thing to do. Definitely get a couple of those books. Yes. All right, so add some more color if you want. I love taking yellow because the black and white is kind of, you know, drab, and just putting in some yellow wherever you want. It's just so much fun. And I'm really excited. I hope that most of you join me for the February 14 days. And hopefully you can download and print the little love poster. You do not have to have the poster to follow along, but I'm going to show you that little preview again because I'm just so excited. Look at those. And with a gold pen, like it just adds so much. I don't know. I love it. All right, you guys, I think we're about ready to finish up. I might just finish coloring mine later, but this will post, I think it'll post immediately on my YouTube page. And I'm not exactly sure how to navigate YouTube, but I think at the top of my channel, it says like videos, shorts, playlists, and then live. And I think you have to go to the live to rewatch this if you want, or if you want to share it with somebody. And then I will do a cleaner version that doesn't have me adjusting and readjusting and talking to everybody. And I'll just do like a half an hour Valentine dangle video and post it. And I'll try to throw in some different charms and some different techniques for all of you. But I really, really hope that you had fun. And I so very much appreciate all of you. This has been such a fun adventure. How do you guys like yours? A bird series. Margot, that's a cool idea. A bird series. I'm gonna have to think about that. That would be so cute. Maybe in March when we start hearing the birds back up here in Michigan. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about a bird series. I love all your ideas. Barbara, hi Barbara. Barbara Langston, if you guys follow Not Perfect Zen, that is Barbara Langston. Her and I trained together, CZT 34. I think that was 2017 or 18. Gosh, I don't remember. But Barbara's amazing. If you don't follow her, please go immediately to Not Perfect Zen and follow Barbara. She's so great. And we did a collab for Inktober, and then we wanted to get together afterwards and try to do a collab, and it didn't happen. So maybe for spring or summer we can do something again. But petal series. There you go, Tracy. We can just do a whole bunch of petals. Yes, there's so many fun ideas. And I would love to do these these dangles for every season. I think that would be fun as well. So St. Patrick's Day series. I did a couple years ago, I did a series of like Celtic knots around St. Patrick's Day, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, a gnome series. Yes, Wendy. I think I have a video for, oh, thank you, Marcy. That's so sweet. I do have a really cute video for a Valentine gnome that I posted last year. So I think if you type in Valentine gnome, Kelli Blouin, YouTube, I don't know, that might come up. And I also have a really cute Easter gnome on there, but I don't think I have a St. Patrick's one. So maybe I should do one of those. A dog named Joe. It's okay you showed up too late because this will go, I think, immediately onto my page. If you go under live, it should come up as a video. I think it records automatically and posts automatically. So yeah, thank you so much. And if you go to Facebook, I know you're not all on Facebook, but on Facebook, I have a channel called Let's Tangle. And on there, I will post my picture. And then underneath it in the comments, I would love for all of you to post what you did. So you just post your photo as a comment, and then we can all see what everyone did, how they turned out a little bit different from each other, what different charms people did. So it'll be so fun. I thought I saw a St. Patrick's gnome from you. You might have. I don't remember. But I will check. If there's not a St. Patrick's gnome, I will make one. Because they're so cute. They're so much fun. I was so confident. Thank you. The fact that it worked is a big deal. I'm upset that I can't figure out how to make it not go blurry. But maybe next time we'll keep getting better, you guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. All right. Did I forget anything, April?
It's good.
April's over here just doodling away.
Fun night.
Fun night. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. All right, follow me on Facebook, post your work. I would love to see it, and join in. I think there's, what is today, the 29th? So we have 2 more days of the fragment of your imagination if you've been following along with the fragments, and then starts the February challenge. So hopefully we'll see you then. Thank you so much. See ya, bye-bye.